The story begins with the familiar voice of Peter Parker, the one and only Spider-Man, recounting his origin story. He tells us how he was bitten by a radioactive spider, and for the past 10 years, he has been the one and only Spider-Man. With great power comes great responsibility, and Peter has lived by that motto ever since. He has saved countless lives, fallen in love, saved the city over and over again, and done it all with a sense of humor and a heart full of determination. He has been knocked down more times than he can count, but he always finds a way to get back up, because the only thing standing between New York City and total destruction is him. There is only one Spider-Man, and we are looking at him. But the story quickly shifts to a young boy named Miles Morales, a bright and talented teenager living in Brooklyn. Miles is a good kid, but he is struggling. He has been accepted into a prestigious private school, Visions Academy, a place his father, Jefferson Davis, a strict but loving police officer, believes will give him a better future. Miles, however, feels out of place. He misses his old school, his old friends, and the freedom of being a normal kid. He feels like he doesn't belong in this world of privilege and expectation. His father is always pushing him to be better, to work harder, to live up to his potential. But Miles just wants to be himself. Miles has a close relationship with his uncle, Aaron Davis, a cool, laid-back guy who understands Miles in a way his father never seems to. Aaron takes Miles to a secret spot in the subway tunnels, a hidden place where he can express himself through graffiti art. It's Miles's escape, his way of being free. Aaron tells Miles that he is the best of them, that he has something special, and that he shouldn't let anyone dim his light. One night, Miles sneaks out to paint graffiti in the subway with his uncle. They are in the middle of their work when they hear a commotion. Miles is bitten by a strange, glowing spider. He brushes it off, thinking nothing of it, but the next day, things start to change. Miles wakes up feeling strange. His body is doing things it shouldn't. He sticks to his bed, to the walls, to everything. He develops super strength, super agility, and a strange new sense that tells him when danger is near. He is terrified and confused. He doesn't understand what is happening to him. At school, Miles struggles to control his new abilities. He accidentally sticks to a girl's hair, he breaks things, and he can't seem to do anything right. He feels like a freak. He tries to tell someone, but he doesn't know who to trust. His father would never understand. His uncle is out of town. He is completely alone. Then, one day, Miles follows a strange signal and finds himself in a hidden laboratory. There, he discovers the truth. The spider that bit him was not a normal spider. It was genetically engineered. Part of a project by the evil Kingpin, Wilson Fisk, who is trying to build a super collider that can open portals to other dimensions. Kingpin is desperate to bring back his wife and son, who were killed in a car accident years ago. He will stop at nothing to achieve his goal, even if it means destroying the entire city. In the lab, Miles meets Peter Parker, the Spider-Man of his dimension. Peter is a seasoned hero, tired and worn down by years of fighting crime. He has been trying to stop Kingpin's super collider, but he has been unable to shut it down. He is impressed by Miles, but he also knows that Miles is not ready for this life. He tells Miles to stay out of trouble and that he will handle things himself. But Peter is not alone. Other spider people from other dimensions have been pulled into this universe by the super collider. There is Gwen Stacy, a spider woman from another dimension who is tough, sarcastic, and brilliant. There is Peni Parker, a middle-aged, out-of-shape version of Peter from another universe who is divorced, depressed, and struggling to find meaning in his life. There is Spider-Man Noir, a hard-boiled detective from the 1930s who fights crime with a grim determination. There is Peni Parker, a young girl from the future who pilots a giant mech suit powered by a psychic spider. And there is Spider-Ham, a cartoon pig who is also a wise-cracking superhero. These 6 spider people are all trapped in Miles's dimension. And they need to find a way home before the super collider is activated again and destroys everything. But they are also being hunted by Kingpin's enforcers. A group of deadly villains including the Green Goblin, the Scorpion, and the mysterious Dr. Octopus, who is actually a brilliant scientist named Olivia Octavius. Miles is desperate to help. He wants to be a hero. He wants to live up to the example set by Peter Parker. But Peter is hesitant. He doesn't want to put Miles in danger. He knows that being Spider-Man is not a game. It is a responsibility that comes with immense sacrifice and pain. Peter has lost people he loved. He has failed. He has made mistakes. He doesn't want Miles to have to go through the same things. But Miles is stubborn. He refuses to give up. He sneaks into the laboratory where the super collider is being built, hoping to find a way to stop it. He is confronted by the villains, and he barely escapes with his life. He is terrified. But he is also determined. Peter B. Parker, the older and more cynical Peter, decides to take Miles under his wing. He teaches Miles how to use his powers, how to swing, how to fight, and how to think like a hero. But Peter is not the most patient teacher. He is frustrated by Miles's clumsiness and lack of confidence. He tells Miles that being Spider-Man is not about being perfect. It's about getting back up when you fall. It's about having the courage to take a leap of faith. Meanwhile, Gwen and the other spider people are working on a way to send everyone back to their own dimensions. They need to get to the super collider and shut it down. But Kingpin is getting closer to activating it, and time is running out. Miles's personal life is also falling apart. His father is worried about him, but Miles can't tell him the truth. He has been lying to his family, and the guilt is eating him alive. He feels like he is disappointing everyone. He feels like he is not good enough to be a hero. In the middle of this chaos, Miles discovers a shocking truth. His uncle Aaron is actually the Prowler, a criminal working for Kingpin. Aaron has been stealing technology for Kingpin, and he has been sent to capture Miles. Miles is devastated. He trusted his uncle. He looked up to him. And now he has to fight him. The confrontation between Miles and Aaron is heartbreaking. Aaron realizes that Miles is Spider-Man. And he is torn between his loyalty to his nephew and his loyalty to Kingpin. He tells Miles to run, to get out of there. But Kingpin's men arrive, and Aaron is shot while protecting Miles. He dies in Miles's arms, telling him that he was always proud of him. Miles is shattered. He has lost his uncle. He has lost the one person who truly understood him. He is angry, confused, and overwhelmed with grief. He blames himself. He thinks he could have done something to save Aaron. He wants to give up. He thinks he is not strong enough to be Spider-Man. But Peter B. Parker, the older Peter, finds Miles at Aaron's grave. He tells Miles that he understands what he is going through. He lost his Uncle Ben in a similar way. He tells Miles that the hardest part about being Spider-Man is not the fighting or the responsibility. It is the losses. It is the guilt. It is the knowledge that you can't save everyone. But he also tells Miles that you can't let that stop you. You have to keep going. You have to keep fighting. Because the world needs heroes. Miles is inspired by Peter's words. He decides that he will not give up. He will honor his uncle's memory by becoming the best Spider-Man he can be. He returns to the Super Collider, determined to stop Kingpin and save the city. The final battle is epic and intense. Kingpin activates the Super Collider, and the dimensional portals begin to open. The city is in danger of being destroyed. The Spider People fight together, using their unique abilities to battle Kingpin's forces. Gwen, Peter B., Noir, Peni, and Spider-Ham work together, taking down villains and trying to shut down the machine. But it is Miles who ultimately saves the day. He remembers what Peter told him. It's a leap of faith. He lets go of his fear, his doubt, and his self-loathing, and he leaps into the unknown. He uses his unique powers to stop Kingpin. He destroys the Super Collider, saving the city and sending the other Spider People back to their own dimensions. Before they leave, the Spider People say goodbye to Miles. They tell him that he is a true hero, that he has earned the right to be Spider-Man. Gwen gives him a kiss on the cheek, and Peter B. tells him that he is proud of him. Miles watches them disappear into their portals, feeling a mixture of sadness and hope. He is alone again, but he is not lonely. He has found his purpose. He has found his family. The story ends with Miles embracing his new life. He goes to his father, who is working as a police officer at the site of the battle. He tells his father that he loves him. And he tells him the truth. He is Spider-Man. His father is shocked, but he is also proud. He tells Miles that he always knew he was special. Miles looks out over the city, feeling a sense of peace and purpose. He is Spider-Man. He is the hero New York needs. He is the one who will protect the city, just like Peter Parker did before him. He is not the only Spider-Man, but he is his own Spider-Man. And he is ready to face whatever comes next. The credits roll, and we see Miles swinging through the city, a smile on his face. He has come a long way from the scared, confused boy who didn't know what to do with high S powers. He has grown. He has learned. He has become a hero. And he knows that he will always be there for his city, no matter what. But the story doesn't end there. In a post-credits scene, we see Gwen Stacy in her own dimension. She is looking at a photo of her friends, and she has an idea. She activates a device that allows her to travel to other dimensions. She is going to find Miles. She is going to find her friends. Because being Spider People doesn't mean being alone. It means being part of something bigger. It means being part of a family. And so, the journey continues. The Spider-Verse is vast, and there are many more adventures to come. But for now, Miles Morales has found his place in the world. He is Spider-Man. And he is amazing.